What if you ate strawberries every single day for 30 days? The surprising benefits will amaze you. We see these challenges all over the internet, right? People doing insane things for a video. But I wanted to try something different, something you could actually do at home. So, I bought literally thousands of strawberries, like more strawberries than you've ever seen in one place, and I committed to eating a big bowl of them every single day for an entire month. I wanted to see if this one simple change could actually make a difference in my health, my energy, and even how I look. I'm talking about a serious commitment here. For 30 days straight, no excuses, I ate strawberries. Some days it was easy, some days I was so tired of them, but I tracked everything, my energy levels, my skin, my sleep, even my mood. I wanted to give you the most insane, detailed breakdown of what happens to your body when you flood it with one of the most popular fruits on the planet. Is it all just hype? Or is there some real life-changing magic packed into these little red things? We're about to find out. I'm taking you with me on this 30-day journey, week by week, to uncover the truth. I'm going to show you the good, the bad, and the surprisingly awesome results of this insane strawberry experiment. We're going to break down the science, look at the visible changes, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to expect if you decide to take on this challenge yourself. This is the ultimate strawberry showdown. Let's get into it. Alright, day 1. The challenge begins. I've got this giant bowl of fresh red strawberries in front of me, and honestly it feels pretty good. They taste amazing. The first few days were a breeze. I was just focused on getting into the routine. Every morning before anything else, I'd eat my strawberries. It was like my new ritual. I didn't feel any massive changes immediately, which is what I expected. It's not like you eat one strawberry and suddenly you can run a marathon. But I was laying the groundwork for what was to come. This was the foundation of the entire experiment. By day 3 or 4, I started noticing something subtle. I felt cleaner. It's hard to explain, but it was like a gentle internal spring cleaning was happening. I later learned that strawberries have compounds that support the body's natural detoxification processes. It wasn't a harsh detox where you feel sick. It was just a light, refreshing feeling. I also found myself drinking more water. The natural sweetness of the strawberries made me less likely to reach for sugary drinks, and their high water content was definitely contributing to my overall hydration. It was a small change, but it was the first sign that something was happening. Then we get to the vitamin C. I did the research, and a single serving of strawberries has more vitamin C than an orange. That's insane. I was basically hitting my body with a massive dose of this essential vitamin every single day. Around day 5, I felt like I had a little more pep in my step. You know that mid-afternoon slump where you feel like you need a nap? It seemed to be hitting me less hard. I wasn't bouncing off the walls, but there was a steady undercurrent of energy that wasn't there before. This first week was all about hydration and vitamins. My body was soaking up all this newfound goodness. Think of it like watering a plant that's been a little dry. You don't see it bloom overnight, but you know you're giving it exactly what it needs to thrive. The strawberries were hydrating me from the inside out, and that high dose of vitamin C was like giving my immune system a little shield. I felt a sense of clean energy, not the jittery kind you get from coffee. So, at the end of week 1, the main takeaways were this: improved hydration, a gentle detoxifying effect, and the beginnings of a serious energy boost, all thanks to that insane amount of vitamin C. I wasn't seeing any wild physical transformations yet, but I felt better. I felt cleaner, more hydrated, and more prepared for the day. I was genuinely excited to see what week 2 would bring. The foundation was set, and I had a feeling the visible results were just around the corner. This was just the beginning. Okay, week 2 is where things started to get crazy. This is when the visible changes kicked in. Around day 9 or 10, I was washing my face in the morning and I did a double take. My skin looked different. It had this brightness to it, a kind of healthy glow that you can't get from a bottle. It looked less dull and tired. I realized the vitamin C I was loading up on wasn't just for my immune system, it's a crucial component for collagen production. I was literally eating my skincare and it was working better than expensive creams. On top of the skin benefits, my digestion went into overdrive in the best way possible. Strawberries are packed with fiber and I was eating a lot of them. Before this challenge, my digestion could be a little unpredictable, but by the middle of the second week, everything was running like a well-oiled machine. I felt less bloated after meals and things were just smoother. It's not the most glamorous topic, but good digestion is the cornerstone of good health, and the difference was night and day. It felt like my gut was finally happy. This digestive improvement had a massive knock-on effect on my energy levels. When your body isn't struggling to process food, it frees up so much energy for other things. That subtle energy boost I felt in week 1? It was now a full-blown surge. I was waking up feeling more rested, I wasn't crashing in the afternoon, and I even had more motivation to go to the gym after work. It was a clean, sustainable energy that lasted all day. I wasn't just surviving the day, I was powering through it. The combination of better skin, smoother digestion and higher energy made me feel incredible. It was a total confidence boost. When you feel good on the inside, it absolutely shows on the outside. My friends started commenting, asking what I was doing differently. They noticed the glow. They noticed I was more energetic and upbeat. And I just pointed to my bowl of strawberries. It seemed too simple to be true, but the evidence was right there in the mirror and in how I felt every single day. By the end of week 2, this experiment had transformed from a simple food challenge into a full-on wellness journey. The benefits were compounding. The hydration and vitamin C from week 1 had set the stage for the glowing skin and boosted energy of week 2. I was no longer skeptical, I was a true believer. I couldn't believe that just 2 weeks of eating this one fruit could have such a profound impact. I was beyond excited to see what the next 2 weeks had in store. If this was the result after 14 days, what would a full month do? If week 2 was the glow-up, week 3 was when I started feeling like I had actual superpowers. We're moving beyond the visible benefits now and into the deep, internal stuff. I started reading more about the specific compounds in strawberries like anthocyanins, the pigments that give them their red color. These things are absolute powerhouses for your heart health. They help improve blood flow and keep your blood vessels healthy. I couldn't see this benefit, but knowing I was doing something amazing for my heart every day felt incredible. It's like long-term health insurance in a bowl. Another huge thing I noticed was a reduction in inflammation. I work out regularly and I'm used to having some muscle soreness for a day or two after a tough session, but in week 3, my recovery time was noticeably faster. My joints felt less achy in the morning, and that post-workout soreness just wasn't as intense. The anti-inflammatory properties of strawberries are no joke. It felt like I had lubricated my entire system, making everything move more freely and with less pain. This was a game changer for my physical performance. Then came the mental boost, which honestly blew my mind. Around day 18 or 19 I realized I was feeling sharper. My focus at work was better, and I was remembering small details more easily, like names and numbers from meetings. It wasn't like I suddenly became a genius, but the brain fog that can creep in during a busy week was just gone. The flavonoids in strawberries are linked to improved cognitive function and can help protect the brain from age-related decline. I was literally feeding my brain, and the clarity I experienced was undeniable. This combination of cardiovascular support, reduced inflammation, and sharper memory made me feel powerful. It was a holistic improvement. My body felt stronger and more resilient, and my mind felt clearer and more focused. This wasn't just about looking good anymore, it was about operating at my absolute peak, both physically and mentally. The daily bowl of strawberries had become my secret weapon for high performance in every aspect of my life. By the end of week 3, I was completely sold. The benefits were so much deeper than I ever could have imagined. I started with a simple question, and was now uncovering profound health secrets. It's one thing to read about these benefits in an article, but it's another thing entirely to experience them firsthand. My body felt more robust, my joints felt better, and my mind was firing on all cylinders. With only 1 week left, I wondered what else could possibly improve. I felt like I had already unlocked the final boss level of health. Welcome to the final week, the victory lap of the Strawberry Challenge. In week 4, all the benefits from the previous weeks seemed to lock in and amplify. This is where the long-term sustainable changes really started to shine. The first thing I want to talk about is anti-aging. The combination of collagen-boosting vitamin C, hydrating water content, and powerful antioxidants felt like I had discovered the fountain of youth. My skin didn't just look bright, it looked plump and youthful. The antioxidants were fighting off free radicals, which are basically the bad guys that accelerate aging. Next up, weight management. Now, I didn't start this challenge to lose weight, but I noticed something interesting. My weight remained stable, but I felt leaner. The high fiber content kept me feeling full and satisfied, which meant I was snacking less on unhealthy stuff. The natural sweetness curbed my sugar cravings. It wasn't about dieting, it was about giving my body nutrient-dense food that naturally balanced my appetite and metabolism. It's the easiest, most delicious way to help maintain a healthy weight without feeling deprived. And let's talk about my immune system. Over the 30 days of this challenge, everyone around me at the office was getting the seasonal sniffles. People were coughing, sneezing, and taking sick days, but I felt completely bulletproof. That massive daily dose of vitamin C, combined with a whole host of other immune-supporting phytonutrients, had turned my body into a fortress. I didn't get sick once. I felt resilient and strong, like nothing could take me down. This was probably one of the most practical and valuable benefits of the entire experiment. This final week was the culmination of everything. It was the anti-aging effects making my skin look its best, the weight balance making my body feel lean and efficient, and the rock-solid immunity keeping me healthy and active. These weren't temporary fixes. They felt like fundamental upgrades to my entire operating system. I had built a healthier, stronger, and more resilient version of myself, one strawberry at a time. It was a complete and total transformation from the inside out. As I ate my final bowl on day 30, I felt a huge sense of accomplishment. It was more than just completing a challenge, it was about proving that small, consistent actions can lead to massive results. I had more energy, better skin, a sharper mind, and a stronger body than I did a month ago. The proof was undeniable. This 30-day strawberry journey was one of the best things I have ever done for my health, and the results were more surprising and more amazing than I ever could have hoped for. So there you have it, 30 days, thousands of strawberries, and a whole list of unbelievable benefits. We went from a simple hydration and vitamin boost in week 1 to a full-blown glow-up with better skin and energy in week 2. Then we unlocked deeper superpowers like a stronger heart and a sharper mind in week 3. And finally, we achieved the ultimate long-term benefits of anti-aging and bulletproof immunity in week 4. The transformation was absolutely real, and it all started with one simple, delicious change. This experiment proved to me that you don't need crazy diets or expensive supplements to make a huge difference in your health. Here's a fun fact for you. Strawberries are technically not berries. They belong to the rose family and are considered an aggregate accessory fruit. But what they are is one of the richest sources of antioxidants on the planet, which is what gives them so many of their incredible anti-aging and health-protecting powers. So, while you might be eating a member of the rose family, you're also consuming one of nature's most powerful medicines. It's pretty wild when you think about it. I honestly can't recommend this enough. If you're looking for a simple way to feel and look better, give this 30-day strawberry challenge a try. The results speak for themselves. What fruit should I try next for 30 days? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful or inspiring, please do me a huge favor and hit that like, share, and subscribe for more 30-day fruit challenge videos. Don't miss what's coming next.